Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered about the stories behind the fairy tales we grew up with? Many of these tales, believe it or not, started off much darker, meant for adult ears rather than the innocent ones of children. Let's unravel some of these dark origins together. Before they were bedtime stories, fairy tales were oral traditions, often shared among adults. They were raw, uncensored, and reflected the societal fears and challenges of their times. Over the years, collectors like the Grimm brothers rewrote these tales, giving them a more palatable tone for younger readers. You might remember Cinderella for her magical transformation and the iconic glass slipper. But in older versions, her wishes come from a magical tree, and her stepsisters, they gruesomely cut off parts of their feet to fit into that slipper. And their fate? Doves peck out their eyes as a form of divine retribution. Little Red Riding Hood, in some of its earliest versions, isn't the story of a young girl saved by a brave woodsman. Instead, it's a tragic tale where the wolf, in disguise, tricks Red into consuming her own grandmother. And sadly, she doesn't escape the wolf's clutches in the end. Ariel's story in The Little Mermaid might be one of love and sacrifice. But Hans Christian Andersen's original mermaid faced a more tragic fate. After failing to win the prince's love, she's given a harrowing choice: end the prince's life to become a mermaid again or dissolve into sea foam. She chooses the latter, disappearing into the waves. The tale of Snow White gets even darker in its original form. The villain? Not a wicked stepmother, but Snow White's own mother. And her final punishment is chilling. She's forced to dance in scalding iron shoes until she collapses. The story of Sleeping Beauty is far from the romantic tale we know. In some original versions, she's not awakened by a prince's loving kiss. Instead, after being assaulted in her slumber, she gives birth to twins, and it's one of her babies who awakens her. Lastly, the story of Hansel and Gretel, lost in the woods and encountering a witch, mirrors real historical events. Times of famine and desperation led families to abandon their own children. The tale served as both a reflection of these grim times and a warning of the dangers lurking in the world. So why were these tales so dark? Perhaps they were meant as cautionary tales or moral lessons. Or maybe they were just the entertainment of their day, meant to thrill and chill. Over time, they've evolved, softened, but their origins remind us of the complexities and depths of human storytelling. If you found these origins as intriguing as I did, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysterious and odd. Drop a comment below on which fairy tale origin shocked you the most.